With Black Friday this week and the holidays coming up, it made me reflect on all the purchases I made throughout the year. After a bit of back and forth, I narrowed it down to my top favorite products. First up, this is my wife's favorite one. These are my Oakley Sunnies, and shout out to Andrew for hooking me up with these. I've wanted these for so long, and now that I have them, I wear them almost every day. You can buy these Sunnies with a few different lenses. The ones I got are black and they're prism lenses, so it essentially adds more contrast to when you see things, especially when you're skiing. They would be perfect. They make ski goggles with the same lenses, but for like cycling or running, they will do fine as well.
That was good.
Item number 2 is my Peak Design travel backpack. This is the 45 liter, and I've done a full video about it. And I love this because it has recently gone on a trip with me around the country, and it fits all my camera stuff. Inside, I have a large camera cube, and you can swap this out with just being empty or smaller camera cubes to accommodate the trip that you're going on. But for most things, and being in New York City, this is my go-to camera bag, and it can be customized to the shoot that I'm going on. Next up is my iPhone 14 Pro. This is a big upgrade for me as I had the 8 Plus previously. This is what I upgraded from. As you can see, it is very experienced in life. And then this is the new guy. We ended up picking a midnight green case to pair with it. Took us a while in the Apple Store. The camera on this thing is incredible, and I've also gotten to use it on some shoots. So it's actually been a little bit of a return on investment already, and I've only had it for about a month or so. This second angle is just like insane. An item that just made the list and I picked up straight after I bought my new iPhone was this Anker MagSafe battery bank. I love it that it charges my phone so seamlessly, but it just made the list because there are a few cons. Number one is it doesn't really give my phone a full charge, and it also charges it super slow. So if you're in a pinch and you need your phone to be charged really quick, it's not the best charging solution. But what it's great for is that it has a sweet little stand, which I actually use when taking photos or some small videos here and there. Item number 5 is my Aeropress, and it was a little bit of a gamble to buy because I didn't drink that much coffee back in Sydney, but ever since moving to New York, I have picked up the habit of drinking coffee, and I've been loving my Aeropress because it's just so simple in the way you make coffee, and it's super clean as well. Eventually we might get a coffee machine, but for now, this does the trick. We can use the Aeropress to make our morning coffees, maybe espresso martinis, and hopefully in the future to make some tiramisu. Item number 6. I used to be a Samsung boy, but my friend Jason recently put me onto these guys, which are the Sandisk SSDs. They come in 2 different flavors, so this one is a little bit smaller, but it transfers only at around 1,000 megabytes per second, whereas this one is the Pro version, and it transfers at around 2,000 megabytes per second. I mainly use this one for work and this one for personal stuff. Both of these are 4 terabytes, and they work great. Item number 7 is my Canon 24-70. It's definitely one of the bigger purchases I made this year, but has been such a great investment because I've gotten to use it on a bunch of different shoots, especially because it's such a versatile lens. Item number 8 is my M1 Max MacBook Pro. This has definitely been an investment this year, but so far already paid itself off with the amount of jobs I get to do with this, and the speed I get to work at doubles my efficiency. It's awesome. Item number 9 is my new slip drive attachment I've added to the back of my MacBook, and essentially it holds hard drives, so when I plug them in I can move around with my laptop and not worrying about my hard drive falling off the desk or my cable getting snagged. It's all in a neat package and I can transport it pretty easily. Before this, I used to have heavy duty Velcro which attached to my hard drive and to the laptop, but the reason I got rid of that solution was when I slipped it in my bag, it usually got snagged, and it also just started picking up some random junk on my hard drives. So with this solution, it is a lot neater, and in the future, I'm thinking to get a few more so I can add a few hard drives onto it. My only concern with these is that since it is made out of fabric, hopefully it doesn't lose its stretch and become super saggy, but so far, so good. The final item on my list is my Citibike membership. And being in New York, I wanted a bike so badly, but I saw so many bikes without tires or without handlebars, but still attached to a pole with a chain. So I was worried about getting a bike, but with the Citibike membership, it's actually a little bit cheaper than me purchasing a bike. It's around $200 a year, and I get to use all the Citibikes. I just like pick one up when I need it, ride it to where I need it, and then find a dock close by, and it's been pretty good so far. Wrapping up with 2 honorable mentions. Number 1 has to be my Timecore grinder. This is what I grind the coffee beans in, and just allows me to try a lot more coffee that have a few different flavors. Like the one I'm trying at the moment has apricot and oolong tea notes. And item number 2 has been DaVinci Resolve. I recently picked this up as part of a job and has definitely been a steep learning curve, but overall I think it's helping me become a better filmmaker. So I'll be editing this in it and hopefully it all goes well. That wraps up all my favorite items for this year, and the year's not over, so there may be a few more to come, but let me know what your favorite purchase has been this year in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.